And we are live. Hello,
Yay!
Disney nerds. Welcome to the Disney Nerds Podcast Tuesday night.
Wednesday. Do it
No.
again, Jimmy. Do it again.
Getting that wrong. Welcome to the Disney Nerds Podcast, Record a Podcast edition. So this is something we normally don't do live. It's something we normally do just audio, is record our audio podcast. But this week and last week and the next couple weeks, because we're doing our annual March tournaments, this year being Disney Snacks, we thought you guys might like to join live and kind of participate and watch and tell us your thoughts on some of these snacks that we're going to be going through. Tonight we'll be voting on the Sweet 16. Me and Morgan kind of gave a preview of it last night on the Tuesday night live show, and there's some tough.
There are votes.
There's some tough choices in there, to be honest.
It's the Sweet 16. How perfect can it be? The Sweet 16 snacks. I love it.
As it gets
Favorite
closer, it definitely gets tougher.
It gets harder. Yep.
So just remember, all you guys
Hey, John.
can vote. All you guys can vote in the polls at DisneyMadness.com. The polls are closed right now because we're about to vote. But once we vote tonight, Sam said he can probably get the Elite 8 up probably sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, because it's only 4 matchups. I can turn those around pretty quickly. It's when you have 32 polls that you need to create, do some of the coding behind it. It takes a little bit of time, but now when we're done tonight, there's only 4 because there'll be 8 left, getting us down to the final 4. It's getting close. So
yeah, not
we'll
as much
hopefully have those for you. Let's put it this way. If you're listening to the podcast with Ed, you can vote right now.
Right.
for sure. The first week is certainly the most work for Sam.
It is, and it's half as much every week after. So it's a labor of love the first week.
Yep, for sure.
Which, by the way, no, go ahead, Jimmy.
Go ahead. I just want to say we're sharing the show out. If all of you guys could share the show out as well, we appreciate it. Tonight is, it took us a little over an hour last week to go over the whole 32, the second round. This week we probably shouldn't be on here too long. Get our voting done and let you guys participate a little bit, and then we'll bounce out of here and let you enjoy the rest of your night.
Because it is St. Patrick's Day.
It is St. Patrick's Day. I should have put a green. You know what? It does say Snack Madness in green, so we're good there. Jimmy, if you could share that picture real quick, I have a question for all of you because I wondered this to myself. That's the 16 items that we're going to be talking about today.
Yum.
Of all of those 16 items, there's only one that I have never had. Has anybody else had all of these, or where do you sit?
There are 4 I have never had.
Okay.
There are 2 that I've never had.
This is Name That Tune. I can name it in one snack.
I think there's only 1 I haven't had.
There's 3 I haven't had.
There's 3. Nutella, right, Jimmy? No, we know that you've had one.
I have not had the cheeseburger egg rolls. I've not had a citrus swirl. I'm a sucker for a Dole Whip float.
I understand that.
And I have not had the beignets because I refuse.
Because you're from New Orleans, yeah.
I just refuse.
Yeah.
I feel like mine are easy to guess just because I've been very vocal about things
cinnamon,
I don't like.
Cinnamon.
Right. Wait, where's the cinnamon?
Pretty much.
Right.
Which, by the way, Morgan, that's the one I have not had. The Churro Ice Cream sandwich. I've never had that.
All right.
That and the cinnamon roll I have not had.
Real quick, hello, Jason. How you doing, buddy? Bradley Crawford, thank you for joining. Jonathan, hello. He says,
Sammy, good to see you too, man.
And Jamie just trumps us all and says,
hello, Magic Kingdom. So, Jamie, can you go and get a couple of these for us right now? That's what we're going to need you to do.
We need you to go try as many of these as you can right now.
Yeah.
Lisa, did you tell us which ones you didn't have, Lisa?
There is actually a full matchup I haven't had.
Oh, wow.
I haven't had the cheeseburger spring rolls and that pretzel, and I haven't had a Mickey shaped ice cream bar. And what was the other one?
Really?
What?
Yeah.
I don't just go sandwich every time.
I'm not a big chocolate fan.
You're not a chocolate fan, okay?
Yep.
And
yeah, but I
before,
would think like one of the kids would have got it and like been like, "Here,
I've got
what
a
did you
dairy
bite?"
allergy. I avoid those like the plague.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the allergy.
I get it.
also before we get started, just as a reminder to everybody, anybody that may be a Marvel fan,
Ooh.
Falcon and Winter Soldier come out this Friday on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
My vacation starts on Friday.
Very, very, very excited about that. Should be
So Jimmy, we're gonna go off for 1 second here because I'm not big in the Marvel. You told me go watch Age of Ultron before I watched WandaVision, or actually during it, and I did, and it connected some dots for this Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Is there something I should watch first?
Probably
The
Endgame.
Marvel movie.
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know.
I mean, really, to really understand it, I would say you need to watch the 3 Captain America movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Captain America, the First Avenger, Captain America, Winter Soldier, and then Captain America: Civil War.
Civil War. Yeah.
But
And-
also,
and
like, he's got to know how Endgame ends, because if I'm not mistaken, this is where
Yeah,
the show picks up.
this one's really, really more.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All
This
right. So
is really
this is
important.
way more difficult than go watch this.
Well,
one
you know, so WandaVision, and I don't want to give spoilers, but so if you haven't seen any of WandaVision, please just turn it off, pause, fast forward for 10 seconds. But WandaVision was a little different because the way she created almost her own world, and it became more about them and not entwined into the other story. And they may do the same thing with this. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of backstory between the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
From
Also,
what I've heard is there is a whole thing about the shield, which is why I say make sure you know how Endgame ends,
Oh yeah.
because Captain America passes on a shield, and evidently they don't have the shield, and they have to. There's something where they have to prove to the government that they can get it.
I saw somewhere in a Disney Plus email there was a link to watch this to get caught up on the backstory of these two characters. I'm going to find that, and I'm going to watch that. I don't know what that's going to tell me, but I'm hopefully at least puts me in a spot where I can go, oh, that's kind of cool while I watch. So right.
Disney Plus has, I think it's called Marvel Legends, and it's like 5-6 minute clips of, like, they did it for Wanda and Vision before WandaVision, and they have one for Winter Soldier. They have one for the Falcon. So
that's so smart. So smart.
I am 1 degree separated from friendship with the Falcon, Anthony Mackie, because I worked with his brother, and for a long time.
Boom. That's one.
He was just in my store a couple weeks ago. He was in my store a couple weeks ago.
Who, Anthony?
Yep.
Kim saw him not too long ago at her job too, in New Orleans, because he's from New Orleans. He looks a lot like his brother. His brother looks a little different. His brother wears glasses, but they look. I mean, if you saw Willie and you saw Anthony, you'd be like, yeah, there's no denying they're brothers.
Could be twins, maybe.
Nah, I don't know about that, but they resemble each other enough to know that they're related. All right, let's get rolling. I'll let Morgan start. Morgan, you're next to me.
Yeah.
Let Morgan get the first match.
Before we start, Jimmy, I'd like to, and you introduce this first match. What I'd like to do this week, a little different than last week, I have the results from the poll that I'm going to show. And I'd like to start with what you guys are saying or what you voted for, and then we're going to see if we agree with you or not. So,
and also, Ed couldn't be here also, so Morgan has his vote, so she'll be announcing those. So we'll let Morgan announce the match. Then we'll let Sam put up the vote we'll
go from there.
Audience.
That's perfect.
And then we'll let Morgan vote and Ed vote, and then we'll go next to Ashley.
Perfect.
Sounds good to me. All right. So we have the number 1 seed Popcorn versus the number 4 Corn Dog Nuggets.
All right.
And drum roll, please.
This is closer than I thought. I just pulled up these results. This was a lot closer than I thought.
Yeah.
It is closer than I thought. So what we're looking at is 53% popcorn, 46% corn dog nuggets.
Very interesting. Hello, Jason. And hello, Sandra. So you guys that are watching from home, please comment in the section. Place a comment in the comment section on which one you would pick out of these two. Morgan, what's your vote?
After much debate, I decided to go corn dog nuggets.
Okay.
Just because it's a little bit more. Even though popcorn's iconic, corn dog nuggets are a little bit more. I only can get them at Disney for me.
They both just scream Main Street, man.
Yeah, it was hard to pick this one.
It is.
What did Ed vote for?
Ed also did corn dog nuggets. So yeah.
Okay, interesting that we've gone like completely against the winner in the poll so far. Ashley?
For me, this is such a weird matchup because I feel like I would be eating them at totally different, like I wouldn't ever have to choose between the two of them. It would be like if I'm hungry for a mealy type of food, I would choose the corn dogs. If I need just a snack to hold me over, then I'd pick the popcorn. So it's so weird to have to choose, but probably more often than not, I would pick popcorn.
Okay. Sam?
I also am going with popcorn because it's popcorn and it's Main Street, and I'm going to do that, which means right now it's 3 votes to 2 popcorn over corn dog nuggets, with Jimmy and Lisa going to decide this.
For me, this is a no-brainer. Popcorn.
Got a lot of popcorns in the chat over there.
So it doesn't matter. My vote doesn't matter, so I'm just going to let you go.
No, you have to vote. You have to vote.
You guys keep guessing. No, I would probably, God, I don't know. If you ask, I'm going to answer this, but if you ask me tomorrow, I may answer differently. I reserve the right to
That's
answer.
fair. That's fair.
I'm going to say popcorn.
Perfect.
Right.
I definitely eat popcorn more often in a Disney park than I do corn dog nuggets, as much as I do like the corn dog nuggets.
And I completely agree with Ashley's train of thought on the I'm gonna eat corn dog nuggets when I want more of a meal, popcorn when I want more of a snack. So I'm right on your wavelength there, Ashley, as far as your thought.
So I ate dinner not too long ago, so I'm not very hungry right now, but I'm looking at the popcorn like, ooh, I could use some popcorn right now.
Yeah.
Like, could I eat some corn dogs right now? Not really, not really in a corn dog mood, but I could always eat some popcorn. Like, that's fine.
Actually, funny enough, my house does currently smell like popcorn because somebody did pop some popcorn.
Oh,
very nice.
That might have swayed your decision.
That sounds really good.
It might have swayed that decision, that's for sure.
Yeah, I should have filled up my popcorn. I even brought my popcorn bucket. I should have.
So that's a number 1 over number 4.
Some next week. I might bring some next week. That sounds really good.
You know what? I think so, especially,
Ashley, I'll let you announce this matchup.
Okay, we got a number 2 funnel cake versus a 14 citrus swirl. What the heck? How did that happen?
Right.
Crazy.
A 14. So I'm gonna put up what our listeners have.
Oh my God, that's even more close.
That is close.
It is close.
And we should preference that this is the basic, just the funnel cake, not funnel cake with topping.
Topped.
That is true. And it's closer than I thought, but it's funnel cake by our listeners.
56.04% funnel cake, says the poll. Ashley, what are you voting for here?
I'm gonna stick with funnel cake. I've been going funnel cake strong all this time, so that's me.
Sam?
I am gonna go citrus swirl. I want to shake it up. I love the ice cream piece of that, and the orange soda is perfect. I'm going citrus swirl.
Lisa?
Oh, citrus swirl all the way. It's far more refreshing than you think it is. If you haven't had it, I highly recommend it.
I am going to go funnel cake. I love a funnel cake. Let's go Ed and then Morgan.
All right. Well, Ed went citrus swirl.
Oh, Morgan, you got the tiebreaker here.
And I think I should mention my love for Orange Bird, so citrus swirl.
Oh, the 14 is knocking off a number 2. That is amazing. That is upset right there.
I'm gonna have to try the citrus swirl, but you know what the issue is that at that same stand they sell Dole Whip floats. So just in real life, I'll never order the citrus swirl.
Yeah,
honestly, it depends though, because usually you go to Sunshine. Like you get
Tree.
You get Sunshine Tree. Like that's where you get the citrus swirl and float, and then you go like just a matter of steps.
Yep.
And you go to Aloha and you can get the Dole Whip. But it used to be, I think when Aloha wasn't it like under refurbishment or something, you got both.
Okay, I didn't realize they had separated them.
You can still get the Dole Whip at Sunshine Tree.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, and you know what?
A few weeks ago, so
it is lining up that Swirl could go against the Dole Whip in the final. By the way, I'm just saying. I'm looking ahead, but they're in opposite brackets.
Not Popcorn has anything to say about it.
Well, yeah, which is what it's going to be up against next week. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
And by the way, they did a couple weeks ago, and we have it on our website. There is an Orange Bird mural over by Sunshine Tree now.
Yeah, brand new.
All right, Sam, you announced the next matchup for us.
I got the next matchup. The next matchup is the 8th-seeded Mickey Mouse ice cream sandwich located all over Walt Disney World, or the soft pretzel from Germany. Two pretty good snacks. I mean, every snack's good. Let's face it from here. Our audience, with another close one, 56% again, went with the Mickey Mouse ice cream sandwich. And I am going to agree with them because I would rather have a Mickey Mouse pretzel than this pretzel, but I'm going to go Mickey Mouse ice cream sandwich too.
Ooh. Lisa?
Boy, here's where Ashley influenced me a little bit last week with that piece of cookie that gets stuck to the roof of your mouth. I'm definitely going with that soft pretzel. I do like if I'm choosing an ice cream treat, it is my go-to ice cream treat. I do not like that Mickey ice cream bar. I don't like that much chocolate, and for some reason, I feel like I can influence or maneuver the chocolate accordingly, but I'm definitely choosing the soft pretzel here.
I'm gonna go with that soft pretzel from Germany with a little mustard myself.
Beer. It's the beer cap that's got you. I get it.
Yeah. Beer. Morgan, you, and then Ed.
All right. So I am right with you, except for the mustard. I'm going pretzel. Beer. And Ed is also going pretzel.
Oh, there we go. Although, Ashley, we need your vote. Looks like the pretzel's moving forward.
Pretzel for me.
Pretzel all right. There you go. So that moves the pretzel forward, and the number 5 moves on over the 8, which was somewhat expected, I guess, if you believe the seedings.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa, I'll let you announce this one for us.
All right, this is a number 3 Nutella and fruit waffle versus number 7, the Mickey's Kitchen Sink Sundae.
You know, in this one, Lisa, the audience has spoken.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe that many people haven't had the fruit and Nutella waffle.
77% went with the Mickey Kitchen Sink.
I think what that means is not enough people have hung out with Jimmy.
That's the only possible reason for this vote to go that way, is not enough people had the.
Not enough people hung out with Jimmy.
Lisa, Frank says he does not understand your statement.
That's fine. Frank cannot understand. I think people in my house would be upset if I didn't vote for the Nutella and fruit waffle. I actually really like it, so that's my vote.
I'm going to follow that up with another vote for my favorite snack in Walt Disney World, and the fruit and Nutella waffle.
Sam, what was yours again? Or no, Sam hasn't voted yet.
Didn't vote
yet. Hasn't gone yet.
I'm getting confused.
So Edward, and then you, Morgan.
All right. So Ed also did the fruit Nutella waffle, and Jimmy would disown me if I didn't also do fruit Nutella waffle. I'm just kidding. I do like the fruit Nutella waffle, and that's my vote.
That is all Jimmy's influence. That's for sure.
Could be.
It honestly really is good. I actually talk about it at home. I try to explain to my dad about it because he doesn't go to the parks as much as I do. I'm like, Dad, we got to buy waffles and Nutella and fruit and put it together. It's so good. So yeah.
And it's healthy. I mean, it's fruit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
we had that conversation on the live show that somebody actually chose a certain dessert because it had fruit in it, thinking it was healthier, not the waffle. But that's why Jimmy's making that comment.
Ashley?
I think that it's possible that the vote went this way because of the conversation we had last week about your bonus souvenir.
Yeah, this is true. So it's the most expensive.
Right. Yeah. I'm at a little bit of a conundrum here because I would rather eat the Nutella and fruit waffle. But if somebody's going to offer me either same price or for free, I'd probably take the soup because I'd like to have a little something to take home with me. So I wonder if that's kind of why the viewers voted that way, because of how we talked about it last week, because everybody was like, yay, souvenir. So at the end of the day, I'm going to vote Nutella and fruit waffle because that's, I think, a better food item, the souvenir aside on this matchup.
I am absolutely with our audience here. This is all about the Mickey Sundae. So that's
we
just
knew
two of us.
Yeah.
But you know I'm all over the Mickey Sundae. The Nutella waffle's good, but I would much rather have that sundae. Now, if you could get the Nutella waffle in the sundae, holy cow, now look out.
Bill is
give me a waffle in the sundae with ice cream. Give me a funnel cake in the funnel.
Dairy is inherently healthy.
No, that's what I was about to say. Bill says ice cream is healthy. It's dairy. I don't think there's anything about dairy that's really healthy.
No, I don't think so. Unless your
stomach would disagree with that.
Yeah.
If you have like a vitamin D deficiency or calcium deficiency, maybe it's good for you. I don't know, but no, it's not inherently healthy. Dairy is not necessarily good for you.
That sets up the pretzel versus the waffle next week.
Oh God, I'm gonna be so confused.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's next week.
All right, so this one comes back around to me. The number one seeded Dole Whip and Dole Whip float versus the Churro Ice Cream sandwich. I'm already I'm like, I don't know what to do here. So Sam, tell us about the poll.
The poll is 66% Dole Whip, the number one seeded Dole Whip.
I don't want to take anything away from the Churro Ice Cream sandwich. But it's
a Dole Whip.
I'm going with the Dole Whip float because it's literally one of my favorites.
And it's healthier because it's pineapple juice.
That's right.
That's right.
Right.
It's vegan. It's dairy free, gluten free.
Yep.
Morgan,
true.
You or Ed? I don't remember which way we were going, but either one. One of you first.
Ed said Dole Whip, and we know which way I'm going. I'm going Dole Whip.
Yes.
Dole Whip float for me.
Ashley Kraft.
Dole Whip.
Who's an expert in this? Because is there a Dole Whip recipe in the unofficial Disney parks?
I do have a Dole Whip recipe in
my gosh.
the book. Yeah.
So if you guys want to make a Dole Whip at home, make sure to go to Amazon and search for the unofficial Disney Parks cookbook by Miss Ashley Kraft and go ahead and order that, and you can make Dole Whip at home.
That's right.
Sam?
Dole Whip.
Lisa?
Lisa.
Go ahead, Sam.
Dole Whip for sure.
So what I was going to say was the Dole Whip swept through the zebra domes, swept through the peanut butter milkshake, and has now swept through the Churro ice cream sandwich. No one has voted against this thing yet. The Dole Whip moves on.
Wow.
All right, I posted our link.
Well,
for Ashley's book onto the comments.
Oh,
okay.
sweet.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Morgan?
All right.
Actually, it probably should be Ed. So go ahead and can you do this in Ed's voice?
Stitch will speak for Ed.
Kidding. Go ahead. I'm kidding.
We have the number 6 funnel cake with ice cream versus the number 2 Mickey ice cream bar. So ice cream versus ice cream almost.
And this is any iteration of ice cream on the funnel cake because you can get it a bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
Oreo cookies, strawberries.
Yep.
Seasonal. Yeah.
Our
poll is 73, almost 74% Mickey ice cream bar. So that's what you guys think. Let's see if we agree here.
Oh, thanks, Maria.
All right. So Ed went funnel cake. I am going Mickey ice cream bar.
For me, I'm not a big fan of the Mickey ice cream bar, so I'm saying funnel cake.
Sam.
I am going Mickey ice cream bar because it's a Mickey ice cream bar.
And it's ice cream.
And it's ice cream.
But so is the funnel cake with ice cream.
Yeah.
It is.
I got a feeling I know where Elisa's going.
Yep, funnel cake with ice cream.
I will follow that up with a funnel cake with ice cream.
All right, you were the tiebreaker.
Moves on. Funnel cake versus Dole Whip next round. Funnel cake.
I like the ultimate decision.
You like having the power.
Yes.
That is a number 6 over a number 2, so that should be considered.
I feel like I willed the funnel cake with ice cream right over the finish line.
That's okay. Right. Sure you did.
All right. Ashley, we'll let you go ahead and set this one up for us.
All right. We have a number 4, sweet cream cheese stuffed pretzel. Delicious. Versus number 1, seed cheeseburger spring rolls. Also delicious. For me, we have to show the, this is pretty.
That's okay.
57 to 42.
Cheeseburger spring roll is what the poll went with.
Yes. Well, I am going to go on the opposite of that. For me, it's the pretzel. Gotta love that pretzel. Super good.
Sam?
I'm going to go with the spring rolls here. The pretzel's good. I like the spring rolls.
Lisa?
I have not had either of these, but I am a really, really hard believer that cream cheese belongs only on a bagel. So I'm going to go with the cheeseburger spring rolls.
It doesn't taste like it's not cream cheesy. I don't like cream cheese on a
says stuff like that. They didn't put it in the title. I'd be all over it.
Yeah. I probably would have never tried this had not so many people told me to. And because I don't like cream cheese. I don't put it on my bagel. I think it's weird, but it's mixed with sugar. It's mixed with powdered sugar. So it's really sweet. So I do think it's a weird name. They should have called it something else, but.
Yes, that's why sweet cream cheese.
They tried.
Yeah.
I am going to go with the sweet cream cheese stuffed pretzel.
All right. So
Morgan and Ed.
Ed went cheeseburger spring rolls. So I also went cheeseburger spring rolls. So yeah.
Cheeseburger
spring rolls. It moves on.
Yeah.
It does. It moves on.
All right, Sam. This one's for you to set up.
All right, the last matchup here to determine who else moves on to the Elite Eight. We have the number 3 cinnamon roll, any cinnamon roll, the Starbucks version or the version that you get at Gaston's Tavern, versus the number 10 seeded beignets, which apparently, if you're from New Orleans, you do not eat these.
Lisa looks like she's in pain.
I'm in so much pain. This is the worst matchup. Period. I'm not certain there's going to be even a worse one from here on out for me.
This is bad. All right, so we're going to go with the audience first. They went with beignets, so you got some votes there over the cinnamon rolls. That's a number 10 over 3. That's a little bit surprising. I'm going to go with the cinnamon roll, so I even that up. I do not agree with our audience for this round.
I am a person that literally drives up to the gate at the French Quarter and says, "I'm here for the beignets." That's it. Here's my ID. I'm here for the beignets.
But you're also willing to wait in a long line to get some cinnamon rolls from Gaston's.
And that, if it were the cinnamon roll in the picture, it would be a much easier battle. But that Gaston cinnamon roll is just it's a game changer, and it's the winner for me.
All right. I agree. I've not had the cinnamon roll at Starbucks, the Mickey one, but the Gaston cinnamon roll is amazing. So I'm going to.
The line's usually too long at Starbucks, Jimmy. I had it once, and the line was just too long. I'm like,
True.
I think the Gaston's is a little better.
Yep. So cinnamon roll for me. Ed.
Ed went cinnamon roll.
And you offset him by saying beignets.
Yep.
Because cinnamon.
Because of cinnamon.
Because of cinnamon.
And Ashley, where are you on this one?
And I'm gonna say beignets for this one.
So it's 4-3. The cinnamon roll moves on, and that's what we get in our next round. I'll work on some of those matchups.
If you look at the viewer comments for this, it's almost all cinnamon
rolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't see any beignets.
Yeah, not one person. So not one person watching. There's not that many votes, but not one person watching went with beignets.
The votes that I see though aren't loyal to New Orleans. So
no, that's true. I don't know if we have anybody here though, but I mean, definitely like last night when we were talking about it in previous matches, like Brandon Humble.
Yep.
You know, it's definitely. And then last night we had Lori who's a fellow New Orleans, definitely went cinnamon roll. I did see Keisha did go beignets though. Keisha said beignets, and I told her I was going to pull her New Orleans card. We're gonna have to put some city above north of Baton Rouge on her driver's license.
Drive her to the border and drop her off.
Yes. Wow, that's fun. That's going to make some interesting matchups. So, just real quick, Sam, what's the matchups for next week?
We got popcorn and the citrus swirl next week. And by the way, this is going to dictate the final four, those winners next week. That's in the same side of the bracket as the Germany pretzel and the fruit Nutella waffle.
God, it's going to be so tough.
On the other side of the bracket, it's a Dole Whip and the funnel cake with ice cream. That's a tough one there. And the last one is the spring roll versus the cinnamon roll. Two rolls.
Two completely
different
spectrum on rolls, though.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
Jody, I would say the earlier you can see them, the earlier you see somebody working that stand, the better, because they do sell out during the day.
Yep.
And once they sell out, they're done. They close the stand and move on.
And lately, I've noticed from photos that they've moved the cart out towards the entrance of Adventureland.
It's been there for a while.
Well, like it used to be like in Adventureland, like before you got to Pirates. So it's now out towards the entrance.
Right before the bridge. I mean, it's like almost in the hub.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the popularity of the spring rolls, so they want to give you more space. So
I think they should move it around daily. Like, I think it should be like, find the spring roll.
Like, where's Waldo?
Right.
Start my day.
It's like a scavenger.
They should put it on Tom Sawyer Island is where they should put it.
That would be
I can just imagine a group of people coming in. Okay, guys, we're going to split up. You go to Tomorrowland. You go to Adventureland. You go to Liberty Square.
Whoever finds the spring roll cart first, you call everybody else.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Keep your phones on. Go, go, go.
All right, guys. Well, we wrapped that up in about 30 minutes.
That was
about half the time we spent last week.
I
want to give a special shout out and thanks to Ashley Kraft, author of the Unofficial Disney Parks Cookbook, for coming on and joining us for this adventure. We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. Me and my little Grogu today.
The little Grogu with you. Next week we don't have quite as many, so we expect you to bring examples.
I would like to have examples for next week.
Well, I was saying I was going to bring popcorn. That sounds pretty lame now. So,
well, what do we got here? Let's. All right, I've already made our matchup.
Show up with a German pretzel. It's just.
I could maybe do a Dole Whip, but it's kind of time sensitive, so it might just have to eat it at the beginning.
Right.
So that way, just bring an empty cup and say, and melt it. I have to eat it really quick, guys. Like,
it was amazing. It looked great. Yeah.
All right. I already have our matchup set there, Jimmy. So let's look at these real quick since there's only 4 slides. Which ones could you make? The popcorn we can make, obviously. Is the citrus swirl a possibility to make?
It's not in the book. So, I mean, I possibly could, but I'm not going to.
I understand. All right, so that's
enough.
Look at that. That's a 14 seed versus a 1. That's going to be interesting next week. The next one is the Nutella waffle and that pretzel from Germany.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can make a fruit and Nutella waffle.
Right. So that
you just need the fruit and Nutella. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So bring yours with you next week, Jimmy. That's a 3 versus a 5. Those are pretty close. The next one is a Dole Whip and a funnel cake with ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
The Dole Whip's in the book. We established that.
Got both of those in the book.
Very good. So what toppings do you have for the funnel cake? Do you? Or it's just topped with whatever?
I think I have funnel cake and I have churro funnel cake.
Oh, wow.
From Disneyland. And I think I say on like the comment on the sidebar or the intro or something about what kind of toppings you could put on it. So it wasn't really like ingredients, just suggestions.
Got it.
Maria,
so
Maria says she thinks she's going to make the waffle and Nutella from your cookbook this weekend.
Awesome.
Nice.
Maria, share pictures.
And the last one. Oh no, I messed that up. I messed up the last one. Oops, sorry about that. I messed up the last one.
Uh-oh.
I got the wrong thing in there. Sorry. No, it was down further. What's the last matchup? I screwed it up. The last matchup is spring rolls and the cinnamon roll.
The roll.
Spring rolls and the cinnamon
roll. Yeah. I messed that up.
Roll.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've got
both of those in the book as well.
Nice.
So
I need the cinnamon roll.
All right, guys. Well, thanks you for
everybody.
Joining.
This was fun.
Appreciate it.
very fun.
Have a great evening.
Remember, DisneyMadness.com to vote. It will be there. Definitely in the morning. It'll be there sometime tonight.
Awesome. And remember, you can vote multiple times. You can vote once every 24 hours between now and next Wednesday when we do the next voting. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys next Tuesday. Thanks.
That's right.
When the voting's live.
Quaharini.
I'm going to Disneyland. Well, not till April 30th, but yeah, I'm going to Disneyland.
Oh yeah, big news. Disneyland.